Unbelievable.
He really holds this place together, doesn't he?
No, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I do what I want. Hey everybody, I'm just kidding. Benny the Breeze to come up the Sunday night send out. He was gone last week, so he says he's going to play some Halloween ghoulish type thing, so get ready for the Munsters and all that kind of stuff. He's into Halloween. You can tell it's his favorite holiday, yeah. Sasquatch in the woods.
Right.
Filming stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we just did the thing you were talking about out in the desert. We played out in 29 Palms area, and it was called Bone Fest.
Right. I've seen that.
And they had a costume contest. And
right.
It was a lot of fun. And some great bands.
Right.
Some great people.
Yeah. Were they kind of like Halloween theme, or more like
some of us dressed up, you know, like the ladies dressed up. They had some cool outfits on, and some of the bands got into it, and some of them just came out and did their thing. But the audience, they were really into it.
Oh, that's great! No, thank you so much for when I seen that. I go, wow, they're going to drive all this way.
Yeah, well, we had to come home anyhow, so you were on the way.
That's good. It's on the way.
Swung by. We were in the neighborhood.
Oh man, I've been playing him for years and years.
Thank you,
and then
Gary.
he finally had the time, because I know how busy he is, and he came in with the Dale Pearson Trio, and it was just a treat for me. I just, you know,
thanks, man.
You know, you're a fantastic guy with me. The Final Score days.
Yes.
Pretty wild place.
Yes, we did some gigs, didn't we?
Yeah, sports bar, daytime, roadhouse.
That was with the
like
Rhythm
Patrick
Lords.
Swayze, except they didn't have the chicken wire. I mean, it was like that. But my parents and I, Chuck and Dorothy, we cleaned it up. We served our firewood brick pizza and the pasta, and we made it a real nice place. And like I said, all the other places were doing top 40, and I just love the original music. And sometimes no one would show up, and then sometimes 200 people would show up.
Wow.
Right.
You know, I had Ravons, I had the Palatins, Rumble King, Rhythm Lords.
Yeah.
Cool band.
That was fun.
Very cool band. And then what was cool what I did, I would take their CDs and put it on the jukebox. So all the people, the locals, they'd come in and play that, you know, their music.
Wow.
So I always try to promote.
Good for you, Gary.
That's my thing.
It's always great to find local music on a jukebox.
Yeah, you don't see that very. We don't even see jukeboxes anymore.
Yeah.
It's all that digital stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I was known for that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, thank you.
Well, you just played it on the CD, but we're going to do a live version of the song California.
Okay.
This is a song I wrote, and it's kind of a tribute to my home state. I was born here. In fact, the three of us, you too. So all four of us are native-born Californians.
That's awesome.
You can't say too much these days.
No, all my sisters were born here. I was born in Massachusetts. I was the last one of our family. Yeah, but I was raised here. When I was about 1, they shipped me out.
Well, then
I'm glad they did, because I want to be shoveling that snow.
Yeah. Well, you're a Californian then.
That's right.
All right, so yeah, this is California. He made a crate out of plywood for his bag to tone in. Put my toys in a cardboard box. We packed up our bags and lit out for California. The Continental Trailway bus. Through the swamps of Mississippi and the plains of Texas. I watched the sun come and go. Ring of Fire was a hit and I'd listen to it on my transistor radio. California, here I come, back to my old home state. From the desert to the mountains and the golden shores, a boy can hardly wait to get back home to family and friends. My one little selfish pride. Driving my Chevy real slow country, driving from town to town. But then I get a little homesick and I miss my girl, and I know it's time for me to go home. California, here I come, back to my old home state. From the desert to the mountains and the golden shores, boy can hardly wait to get back home to my family and friends and my one little selfish pride. Driving my Chevy real slow up the coast, with my baby sitting right by my side. Driving my Chevy real slow up the coast, with my baby sitting right by my side. This one right here.
Exactly.
Baby.
That sounds like California.
I wrote that when I was on the road and just thinking about, you know, coming back home,
Right?
and so it just made me think about my dad when he was traveling and when we did a little traveling. He was a professional musician, like I said, so we went to Texas, we went to Georgia. He was trying some different ways of, you know, making it all work, and then he decided, no, let's go
I
back
know
to
the road's
California.
not for everybody.
No, it's
It
not.
can be very tough.
It's not. So yeah, that's.
So you don't see too many people play the stand-up bass like yourself, especially.
I think it depends on where you're at, because there's
Right.
actually quite a few people playing stand-up bass, and a lot of them are playing it better than I am.
Yeah, me, I'm
It's-
sheltered.
It's a lot.
Sheltered.
Yeah, they're actually there's
Is
quite-
it really females that?
and females too. Yeah.
I know. I see the
Yeah.
rockabilly scene
Yeah.
has it.
Well,
but
and
you
I
don't
think
see
that's why.
the country
Yeah.
scene
a
has
little
it
bit.
too.
Yeah. I think so.
Well,
I mean,
you
it's
guys are
just
fantastic.
Thank you.
It does blend all together. That is awesome.
Well, we're having fun. That's the rule. If
That's
we're not
it.
having fun anymore, I told them all. I said, if we're not having fun anymore, I'm out.
So how did you all meet together? Did you and her played before, right?
Well, my
No?
my
Your
wife and Charlotte have
Oh.
been best friends for a long time.
Oh, okay.
And when I met Charlotte, it was through her that I met my wife.
Really?
But Charlotte has been doing music for years and,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah, that's what it says.
dabbling in and out of different things. But most recently, she picked up the bass.
Yeah, I've played various instruments. What other instruments did you like?
Well, I've actually started playing rhythm guitar because my father played bluegrass, and Carter Family, which is what I
Right.
grew up listening to. Was my dad playing kind of like Mother Maybelle type auto harp, and I grew up with that, and never really thought it was very cool until I went to, I think, a knitter show, and they were doing all my favorite, or all my dad's songs, and it was kind of like this light going off, going, hey, wait a minute, my dad's kind of cool.
Was it bluegrass, like the mandolin and banjo and all that?
and I
With the
love
stand-up
that.
bass?
And I hadn't really, I mean, other than just playing along with my dad, rhythm guitar, I wasn't, I've never really wanted to, do this, full time. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. So.
Right.
So yeah, she started with a stand-up bass a few years ago, and I saw her playing with another group, and it kind of dawned on me like maybe there's something here we could do. So we started talking to each other about it, and then we both decided, well, we're gonna have to get Dorinda involved. Her best friend, my wife. We gotta
Right,
get her
I mean,
involved.
That would be, yeah.
And she's been dabbling for a long time. Her dad was actually a music teacher.
Yeah, when he first came to Los Angeles, he wanted to be in a band. He used to play piano. He was really into like the bebop stuff.
Oh.
And then he played auto harp as well, like Charlotte's dad. And so he kind of, he tried to teach me piano, and he was a great teacher, but not for me. And then when I was 16, he bought me a guitar, and I kind of played it here and there, but not that great. So finally, they convinced me.
You're very good.
It took a lot of convincing.
It took a lot of convincing. And Charlotte and I would go to like bluegrass jams in people's backyards, and we'd sing together, but it was just for fun, and I'd sing with her and her father.
So the finger pick on the thumb, you just use the one, or
Yeah,
I
I
noticed
can't
people.
hold a pick, it slips out of my
Hey, you're not gonna drop
Sticks on my
that.
thumb, no. People are like, you use a thumb pick? And it's like, yeah, I do.
No, but people, you know, like George Thorogood, he has one on every finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's
If I
pretty
can get
wild.
that good, I might do that too.
That's different kind of music.
Right.
Well, this is great.